But I'll say thank you for coming on. I feel like a lot's happened since last week. Since we sat down. I think a good place to start is we were talking with Alex last week about anticipating Burnaboy's album. So we had our apprehensions. I know I definitely did when I see the video of Diddy coming out. You know, doing take that.
Let's go.
Executive producing the album.
Let's go.
Alex put my mind at, you're so dumb. He put my mind at ease a little bit when he was like, from what he knows, album's like 80% done. It's more like he's getting this executive production in name type of thing, innit? Play the triangle here. Move that about, you know. Album drops now. I was like, yeah, I need a couple more listens. And after a couple more listens...
Was you expecting instant?
I wasn't expecting instant. It would have been nice if I got that. Because African Giant caught me straight away.
Right.
And it did it for me, you know.
It didn't.
But it's still one of my favourite albums. But sometimes that's with me with music. Like, I'll have to listen to things like 3 times. I'm like, oh, I really love this.
Yeah.
But like,
let it marinate, man.
Yeah. But I'm letting this one marinate and it's still...
Still not hitting, innit?
Season's a little bit off, innit?
The Maggie's not marinating.
No. The Maggie's expired, small. Yeah, no, so I was like, African Giant caught me the first listen and I was like, yeah, and I couldn't put it down. This one, I honestly feel like I've had to listen to it because I know we're going to talk about it. More than like I've enjoyed it and I can't leave it alone.
Do you feel like you're forcing it?
What, with the listen?
Yeah. Because on my third listen, I was like, I don't even want to listen to this anymore. Oh God, I feel so bad. I hope I'm going to see this.
Listen, it's your opinion.
You've been throwing shade. You've been at 10 minutes. You've been throwing shade.
There's some songs on. Okay,
let
me tell the truth. On the third listen of it, I was like, I wanted to listen to other stuff. Like Victoria Monet and Malik Berry's new project. I was like, I don't listen to this anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Malik Berry dropped.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, boy, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's not as bad as everyone's saying it is.
What's your favourite track?
I need to go on my phone and check.
That's how you know it's craps.
It just came out. I'll go on for the man then. What do you want?
I'll wind him up.
Onyeka.
I knew you
Oh yeah, that one's
that's when the album
started
getting good.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
it's gripping me by the balls.
Because the first half of the album I wasn't like thoroughly impressed.
But you didn't like Alarm Clock?
It's cool.
It was like a B-rate anybody.
That's what it is, yeah. I think I've sussed it. So the lead up to the last album, you couldn't go out and not hear Burna.
Yeah.
So this isn't his fault that we're not out. Add that to the cat as an extra caveat. But he had so many songs which are popping off in the clubs, from features to like certified songs. Obviously, yeah, it was on the last album, and that's still...
He had about 10 singles.
It was running on to... Like, there's no like steam train of music leading up to this. If anything, those songs are still popping. As obviously COVID's happened, so we're not out and about. And if we were, all those songs will still be getting played now, innit?
Yeah, true.
So it's not like we have that feeling of anticipation. The album's coming. And then he dropped obviously Wonderful before the album, which was cool, but it kind of fits the vibe of this album.
Yeah. And
he's got a song called Udogu, I think it's called. That's cool. That kind of fits what he's been doing, but they're just not been that level, innit?
Yeah.
So then when I now get to the album and like I'm listening and I get to the song of Chris Martin, I was like, this happens when you try to go
song is a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah.
Nah, I listened to that and I was like, this song stinks. Like, fam, I was like, if you listen to the content, what man's chatting about, yeah, and you want to have a colonizer on the hook.
Oh my God.
I mean, you can do a collaboration with a white man.
He done one recently with Sam Smith.
He was talking about they were doing this to us, and then Chris Martin comes in.
So who would you prefer to have on the hook? Who would you prefer to have on the hook?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but like, come on, man. Like,
juxtaposition, it don't work. But you know, it's a song just not good.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
And he had the little Dirty Diana flow in there on the verse.
Yeah,
I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It was just a bad idea. I don't think, obviously, like getting a feature from Chris Martin is a big deal, innit? Like a white person sees Chris Martin on an album, they're gonna go look in it. So don't be surprised if you see the stream numbers on that one like quite high, innit? And you got a Stormzy feature, which I enjoyed.
That
I enjoyed that one.
Do we like Stormzy singing?
I like it. I like the singing.
It works, you know.
I do actually.
It works.
That's the different. It works. It,
No.
diplomacy. It works.
So you think he's singing richly now? Like he's rich. Like
Oh, he's fine. He's lame with the singing.
the singing sounds too rich.
What do you mean too rich?
Explain.
Like he has too much
It's
money
just-
to be singing.
Yeah, like he's just that nonchalant singing. Like
They're
I
gonna,
got money.
they're gonna
like-
call you a hater in the comments, bro. They're gonna call you a hater in the comments.
I just said I loved the song.
Yeah. He just gave
Do you
half a
love
million
the
away
singing?
again.
I like the song
Do
because
you love the singing?
Wait. Do you love the singing? I like the song.
I like the song. I like the song as a package because when Stormzy's album dropped and he was talking about Burner on the feature, I didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
What's it? Own it.
Yeah, with Ed Sheeran.
Get higher.
Oh, I like that.
I can't lie, I like that still.
You're rude.
His game,
You see Vans and Wiley, they're like this. They
His
both
game-
hate Ed Sheeran.
Please.
Vans and
Game-
Wiley are like this.
with his Game of Thrones melodies.
See, the real him's coming out. I keep drinking, bro. Keep drinking.
Nah, but you know what? When I started listening to it, the first song, Level Up, and I was like, I can relate to this. I remember when I couldn't level up, you know? The band them could remember. And then Diddy
of course.
comes in.
Oh,
We all got 24 hours. We all got the same 24 hours.
We haven't, bro. That's a myth. I mean, let's dispel
It's a
the whole
myth.
same 24 hours. We haven't, bro. we have not, bro.
and it's
Because
okay to say that we don't.
we don't, bro. Same 24
Diddy's
hours.
24 hours and my 24 hours is completely different.
Do you know
bro.
he's 24?
Exactly.
He has a chauffeur in his 24 hours.
Bro, he wakes up with a massage. How can you wake up to fall back asleep?
Yeah, it's not the same 24 hours.
It's not the same, bruv. Like,
So what are you lot rating the album out of 10?
do you know what? Yeah, I'm giving it a 6.5 at the minute.
That's quite high.
That 0.5 is diplomacy there. It's a 6.
So it's above average, you're saying?
Just about. But that's partially due to expectation, isn't it?
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Go on.
Obviously, remember when Usher dropped Confessions? And
Okay.
then the
Yeah.
follow-up, Here I Stand, yeah? Everyone was just comparing it to Confessions because it hit like the pinnacle
Yeah.
of whatever it was.
That
And I
album
feel
was
like
incredible.
that's what Burner did with African Giant.
But I think slightly different. It's not just from a numbers point of view. We're talking cultural impact, innit? It was so on brand. So African Giant, all the themes, like you got the skits where the man's talking about Unilever and like the way all the songs blending well together. And the fact that, like I said, he had about 6 bangers that were out before the album, still had a solid album with even newer bangers. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so in comparison to like at that time,
yeah.
you could release like, I don't know, 8 singles from this album and they'll all pop.
True.
African Giant. Man was like, how many videos did Donny have of that album? Probably like the majority.
Yeah.
And they were all bangers.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Do you
So
think
I
he was
think-
pressured to put out this project?
Do you feel like it was too quick?
I believe he'll drop another thing because of the reaction that everyone's giving. I know him, and he feels he's African Giant. He will drop us something before Christmas just to show people.
You think so?
So Fols,
A quick EP.
Talk to me. The resident Nigerian. I know, Vans. He's not slick, bro.
does this increases font size at Coachella?
Oh my god.
It stays the same because it's already increased after African Giant. And now it's like, actually no, it does because Diddy gave you the stamp. All the stupid stuff for the publications. Like I saw an article headline. I didn't read the article, so they may have got me a clickbait where they kind of position it as like Beyonce kind of bust Burnaboy, and now you've got Diddy standing next to you. So like,
Were you saying Beyonce produced a better Afrobeats album?
Oh goodness.
But don't you think people are over Diddy? I feel like people are over Diddy.
Yeah,
Diddy,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the fact that Diddy executive
Thank you, Jas. You're
produced
gonna
the
ignore
album.
that,
Yeah, I feel like that means nothing. I'm even upset
yeah.
that Diddy's on it. I don't think.
No, I would
Burna
consider
really-
that.
Why are we over Diddy, man? That's a legend in the game. Put
He's a
respect on
legend at
Diddy's name, man.
scamming people.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to pay people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
fair.
do you know how important it was to have Diddy breathe on your track?
Yeah, on those songs, not an Afrobeat songs, because this is all uncharted like territory with Afrobeats. Yeah, we're getting our guys through the door. I just don't like when we make a mark and then the next project single always feels like we're overly trying to cater to the worldwide audience, the American audience, and we lose a bit of us. So like, on reflection, maybe Sounds from the Other Side by Wizkid isn't that bad, but when you get that after like being Starboy all over the world. I'm not sitting down in my house thinking, I want to hear Wizkid with Major Lazer. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime we go over there, we lose an essence of us.
Yeah.
We're having to kind of water down remix to kind of suit them and fit them.
Diplo's gonna answer
to make them
for his
understand
vocals.
you're in our world, innit? Because like when we bust, If and Fall and all those songs, they were playing in America. So why doesn't me go over there? It's now like we've got to lose a bit of us. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Innit? So maybe, like I said, I might be judging the album a bit too harshly, and I already had negative feelings prior. So ask me in 2 weeks, and I might have a better,
Nah, but it's
a bit more fairer
I think
analysis.
it's perfectly okay to have those feelings, especially like when expectations so high in it, and that's not his fault that he has those expectations. It's Burner that set them.
Yeah.
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 Do you know what I mean? You set a
No, he
standard,
did,
so
yeah.
it's like you have the responsibility, and because like you've created an album so near after your classic,
Yeah.
of course people are gonna have those expectations, innit? Like you're supposed to be on form.
Yeah, in his defense, I think you asked before we start talking again about expectation. I was saying before we were recording that he has actually he's released an album every year for the last couple of years. So maybe this was always a plan, innit? So 018, 019 was African Giant. But when that album's so big, you're now in the big league. So you are allowed to have an 18-month gap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And make us miss you a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Like I said, I don't know what their plans, but like make us miss you a little bit. You're Burna Boy now, innit?
Yeah.
Like there
Because
is,
after the album run, he was still doing features, like we were saying.
Yeah.
so the Grammy wasn't that long ago.
George's
Like he's the
15.
guy for the features. All these UK features have hit. So stuff with Stormzy, Dave. He's done something like he's done all our premier artists in the UK. He's done music with them. So you're still very much sought after. It's like it's not like your phone stopped ringing, innit?
Yeah.
You're still Burna Boy. So
Now the Americans are gonna call for him even more.
yeah, but I just want meaty songs. That's what it is. Innit?
I know there's gonna be like a lot of producers that were vexed that they never got their placement in, because I know that there was a lot that were trying to incorporate the authentic sound and give it to him, which he kind of stepped away from a little bit. But yeah, like I said, man, like it's not a terrible listen. It's just not
The one.
It's background music a little bit. Like this album misses Latan.
Yeah.
So Latan should be on this album. Like don't bust to this point and then
they haven't missed.
like and then not have music with those guys on there, innit?
Yeah,
You know?
I'm gonna listen to it in order then. I'll try.
Oh, let's
Wait,
talk about
hang on.
that.
Wait, what?
Let's talk about pet peeve when you
Wait,
listen to
wait,
albums, innit? So Jazz, you listen to albums on shuffle. Please explain why.
Okay. The reason why is because I think I can only judge if your songs are really bangers if I just listen to it just off the top and I'm like, yeah, this is a banger. Like that Onyeka song, I thought, yeah, I like this one straight away. But I feel like if you're trying to tease me into the album, then I don't think it's pulling me. I don't think it's moving me.
At what age did you decide to do this? I don't
You
get
know,
it.
it's probably once I got Spotify, so I would say within the last 5 years, whenever a new album comes out, I just listen to it on shuffle. I'm just like, okay, let's just see the vibe of the album. Just okay, I'm the only one, but it's just like, I know there's someone out there.
yeah.
There's someone
There's
out there
people
that
out there.
also does it. Yeah.
They're out there, but they will not admit because they're not going to flog them.
Those are people that cannot be trusted. They're capable of anything.
Yeah, but you know, you just listen to it. What I do, I explained it on the podcast last week, but I'll listen to it on shuffle.
Yeah.
If I'm liking a few of them, I'll just add the album to my playlist. Also put the playlist on shuffle. Does it fit into my playlist? Am I feeling the vibe? If I don't, then I'll just remove the songs I don't like, and then
Are you ignoring the intro? How are you
I
listening
take
to
out
the intro
I take
at
out
number
all
5?
the extra stuff. I just take it out. If there's too much talking, I'll just take that out. And
This is a very peculiar way of listening to an album.
Okay, cool. Let me try and get into your mind a little bit. What albums have come out over the last like year or so that you've like really loved?
ooh, Jacquees, King of R&B.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to say Tory Lanez because we don't know what the
Yeah, we
situation
don't
is.
know.
Not Tory Lanez ain't cancelled yet, man. You're still alright, man.
No.
We don't know.
Something will go on.
Yeah.
We just have to wait and see. So maybe Chicks Tape,
Okay.
5. That was
That's like a compilation thing, so that can
That
run.
fits her. That fits her.
That can
Yeah.
run. That can run.
Vans, I'm building the case here, bro.
I hear that.
and obviously most recently Popcorn's album Banger. Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that you lot are feeling it.
No, I'm feeling.
Nah,
I'm getting
I'm
that
not
vibe.
feeling how you're listening
No,
to it, though.
I'm getting
I'm
that
not feeling
vibe.
your
No.
sweet sequencing, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm not
No,
feeling.
I was trying to engage. Okay, cool. I can understand from Chicks Tape. That's like that kind of shows how you listen to music, low key, because
Yeah.
you can just kind of pull out a couple songs and add it to your playlist. But
Them
even though,
compilations there, Ministry of
Oh, yeah,
Sound. and that.
Summer Walker as well.
Now
Sorry, I
58.
forgot about that.
yeah, Summer Walker, the Eastern album.
2-minute songs.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they fit.
No,
no,
they're
that's-
great, but they're just always short.
Yeah, too short.
I mean, sometimes like say what you got to say and leave the booth.
No,
Yeah,
bro. If
true,
you like
true,
it,
actually.
no, if
True,
you like
you
you
know.
as an artist, you want more of your music. Two is. Like, I'm just getting into the song and then you just cut it short. 2 minutes, bro. Imagine us doing
That's
like
a tease,
a
fam.
15-minute podcast.
That's
Who
wild.
would have lost, bro?
We did that at Murky Books.
I mean, that was for them.
Yeah.
True.
For outing on our block, 100% raw. Yeah, nothing stepped on, pure in it. You know.
Oh,
You
mate.
know? How do you feel about this? Have you told
What,
us about
the shuffle?
it? Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, everyone's different. Everyone lives their life differently.
That's a good
And I don't
friend
like
right
to
there.
judge my friend too tough. You know?
Yeah,
She's
but
not
you
throwing you under the
called
bus,
me
it's cool.
chaotic.
No, I didn't call you chaotic. You called I said, what did I say?
You tried to put it politely, but you meant I'm chaotic.
It is quite chaotic. I can't lie. It's quite extreme. Like you're just doing anything when you're listening.
You're
to
listening to the outro at the start. That's wild.
Just going into
It's
things
wild.
blind.
Yeah.
But I want to try it.
No, just try
I
it.
want to try it.
Try it, and you'll get the full vibe of the album. I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, after you've discovered what you like on the album, after many listens, then yeah, I'm not mad at that. You go to the song that you want, innit? But first listen on shuffle.
Crazy.
Try it.
That is
Try it.
brazy.
You'll see. You'll see.
That's unbelievable, man.
We'll change
And
your
you're like
opinion.
getting rid of the intro and the outro.
Yeah, get rid of it. Oh, I don't need to hear.
Who's
all the
trimming the
sound.
fat?
You're just mocking
She likes
the
lean.
artist.
She likes lean meat. Just trim off all the fat. Let's get to
Yeah,
it,
take
bro.
off all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Just give me the meat, innit?
You're actually mocking the artist.
Oh, I don't think so, because I think if you're gonna put this on Spotify, you're gonna put it on a playlist. Just give me the song. I don't need all the words.
It's like what's that girl's name?
Or LMA just
Yeah,
narrating, just narrating her
just
whole.
Anyway, just
No
talking
lyrics,
to
No lyrics, just vibes.
No, just
And you
vibe.
know what I don't like as well? I don't like when artists put two songs on one track. So now you're making me listen to the first one by Fols to get to the second. Like Pyramids, Frank Ocean.
Yeah,
I love
banger.
I
That
love
is
when
a
artists
banger.
do that.
I'm
That's a-
Oh,
angry.
that Justin Timberlake thing when he was doing.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
Justin
love it.
Timberlake. No, he
So
started
you
that
didn't
for me, and I
appreciate.
didn't
So
like
basically,
it.
you don't appreciate good music. This is exactly what you're saying.
No,
Just to draw a close on it, that's what you're saying,
I just
innit?
want options. Don't force me to listen to that first part of the song.
Just skip it.
No, yeah, that's what I do
Okay.
in the car.
What,
But
they're
you know,
giving you two
sometimes
songs on one track. That's enough options.
no, but
That's
you're
the right options.
like, for example, Pyramid. Sometimes I'm not feeling that. Sometimes
sorry,
I'm not
that's my
feeling
favourite
that.
thing.
There's no second
best
part.
bit.
No, but there's
No.
no second part without the first part. It blends in beautifully. It's intended to do that.
What do you do?
So
You
you're
do
mocking
concerts? Do
the
you go
artist.
concerts? What do you do? no. I don't need to know.
No,
but now I'm fuming.
but think about it. Yeah, at concerts, it's on shuffle, innit?
She comes
It
halfway
is,
through the
you're right,
concert.
you're right.
Concerts are on shuffle, so I enjoy.
You don't come in the beginning. You come halfway through, innit?
No, she's actually
No.
at the gate.
Yeah, I'm at the gate.
You're one of them ones. At the gate.
So what do you lot rate? I don't know if you got your scores out of 10 for the album, for Burna Boy's album, Twice as Tall.
I'll probably say 5, but I'll listen to it again, and I'm sure I'll probably like it more. There's songs I really like,
Yeah.
but I just think with me sometimes, even the first the African Giant, it took me a while to
You
get
saying
into
yeah,
it.
it took you a little while.
But that's like one of my favorite albums. Like, there's not one song on there where I'm like, I don't need to skip it. Like,
Okay.
it really bangs for me. So I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just I just
album, yeah.
African Giant.
But do you know what it is as well? Maybe we've all gassed that album so much to the point where if he released anything else,
We'd always have
would've
something to say. Yeah.
But you have to remember,
Had me
he
screaming in the
was
flat. That got
indirecting
there, that got there. I was
Davido
like,
for
I
that
don't even know
song.
who that nigga is.
Sorry,
Go
he was indirecting Davido for that album. Do you remember he was supposed to release the album in July?
Yeah.
And then Davido said that he's going to release an album in July as well. And he was indirecting him saying, he said something along the lines of, you know, when you're not good at football, but your dad can buy the football club or something. And I'm like, okay, so your album is going to be
Balloons.
spectacular.
Yeah, yeah.
It
He
has
was-
to be
he was talking
spectacular
tough, innit?
to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
talking
But
that
the thing is,
Did Davido shout back?
I don't know if he did. I didn't see anything, but he didn't have to.
Did he shout?
Oh, did he shout? I didn't even realize.
That was one of the ones that you will catch when you listen later.
Sorry.
That went over your
would've-
head.
Yeah, I would have caught it later.
Yeah, you
sorry.
would've caught it later.
I'm slow.
Nah, you're good, you're good. I mean,
And what again?
and once again. Now, Burna, yeah, the more he talks, yeah, he'll make you not like him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Like he's one of them when
definitely.
people like take away his phone, keep him in the studio, give him whatever weed he needs, tell Steph to stay there, like just relax, do music in it because
Yeah.
the minute he gets on
Hey,
social
how
media,
chuffed was Steph?
What?
on the Snapchat?
when during the whole album listening,
Yeah.
that's just happy for a man. Come on, bro, what's wrong with you?
Every snap, give me a kiss, and I'm like, leave Burner alone, man. Like,
That's good, man. That's love,
Let
innit?
him-
Let him love, you know.
Yeah, they're cute
Yeah,
together.
let them love.
You like that together?
Yeah, I do.
There
But
are a lot of people's
I
problematic
think
faves.
I think they're
They're both
perfect.
mad, though.
They're perfect for
Yeah.
each other. That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
Be interested to see what
or
Steph
just
drops.
pairing.
Must have been an awkward
But what?
chat
Yeah,
after
what do you
Afro
think
Nation.
it's like when your other half has created that album,
Yeah.
and you're not really feeling the songs? Do you think you can say to them, "That's
Or jump
That's
back in
not-
the studio.
it's a no from me, dog"? Do you think you can say that? Or do you think she'll gas up the album regardless?
I think if you're married and
You
it's your
can't, you
missus-
can't argue with me if I'm Burner and you're Steph.
And also, Bernard believes he's the giant. He believes he's up there.
What can you tell, man?
Yeah.
But I don't think she's asking specifically on them. She's just saying artists in general.
Yeah.
How does that work? Can you critique your missus
Well,
singing
like
in that?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
No, in that situation, Jay-Z can't say nothing.
Yeah,
'cause-
there's nothing to critique.
I'll be honest. Listen,
But Swiss Beats can low key critique Alicia Keys.
fair.
You think you can?
Yeah, so listen, babes, relax with the piano stuff, innit? Like we know you can play it. You can play it. Can you dance? Like show us something, innit? Like show us something else, innit?
Whoa.
Reinvent yourself, innit? Let's see something, innit?
You lot are harsh.
No, you asked the question.
So you would say that to your babes?
Not my babes. Me?